Guys, we are back. Second half is already underway. 2 minutes played in the second half. It's still PSG 2, Inter Milan nil. We missed a very good chance for Kvaratskhelia. Inter now have a free kick and to be taken by Kaladoglu to nobody in particular, and once again, goal kick. Shocking, shocking, shocking. And not just the free kick. Inter's play in the final. Maybe on hindsight, we should have had Barcelona in the final. That would have definitely made this a game. But you need to win your semi-finals to get to the final, and Inter probably were the better team in the semi-final. Don't know what's happening to them this time around, whether it's um, the aftermath of the disappointment of losing the Serie A to Napoli, whether it's nerves, whether it's just better tactics from PSG or all the above. But Inter are not in the game right now. Corner for Inter. Every says handball, but handball in favor of PSG. Inter were hoping it was the other way around, but as it stands, it's a PSG free kick in their defensive third. Okay, I can see the Inter point of view. It looks like handball from Marquinhos, but is it intentional or does the ball hit him? Naturally, they will review quickly. Looks like that check has been cleared because Donnarumma kicks the ball in play. Ooh, is that three? No. Duffy's trying to take the game to PSG. Was he fouled? Yes. Free kick to Inter. Foul by Mendes. Again, PSG with a very good press, forcing Sommer to kick long, and he kicks it to Pacho. So now PSG on the attack. Dembele. Dembele was looking for the Kerala, but didn't quite get enough spin on it. Goal kick. Who's your favorite for the Ballon d'Or this season? Seeing as PSG are on course to win the Champions League final, do you think that gives Dembele a stronger chance than, let's say, anyone from Barcelona or Mo Salah or any other player who was in contention? Because it tends to go to the person or to a player whose team has won the Champions League. So, do you think that will happen this time around? And if it's not Dembele, but it goes to a PSG player, who do you think is also in contention? It will be interesting if the goalkeeper is part of the riding because again, Donnarumma has had a superb season, but I doubt it. It tends to go to outfield players, and if that's the case, then Dembele should be a front runner. Inter making some changes. 52 minutes played. Inzaghi has had to go to his bench straight away, and you can't really blame him. They need to get into the final. That's a very silly foul from Kvaratskhelia. We haven't had a yellow card so far in the game. That's been good. To be fair, there hasn't really been a need to. There haven't been any clumsy fouls or reckless fouls for that matter. So who's going off first? The first player off is Pavard. I'm guessing he's being replaced by DiMarco is also going off. So Pavard and DiMarco off. The first player coming on is who's that? Number 31. Zelinski is coming on, and then Bisek. Bisek is also coming on. Inter take the free kick. That was a season one, but the other punches clear, and he's down on the floor. Final to forget for DiMarco. Don't think it was a foul. I think Donnarumma, if anything, he clatters into Marquinhos because Marquinhos' eyes are firmly on the ball. And Marquinhos is his own player anyway, so Inter have a corner. To be swung in by Kananoglu. Can he play in? Go all the way back to Jan Sommer. Again, PSG with a very effective press. Inter play out of the press this time around. Trying to switch play, but to nobody in particular, and it's recycled by PSG. Ball is now back with PSG in the Inter half. He's looking for Dembele, but well marshaled by Dumfries. Sorry, by Bisek, who just came on, so that's his first touch. I forgot that Barella was in the game, to be honest. Anyway, Lautaro Martinez on the ball. Inter. Inter, can they do something with the ball this time around? He should have passed. It's still with Inter. That's a very bad foul. And it's a PSG free kick. And our first yellow card going to the way of Zelinski, who just came on. Fabian Ruiz putting his body where it hurts to make sure that he relieves pressure for his team. That's a very good thing from Thuram, and he's fouled. Are we going to see our second yellow of the game? Doesn't look like it. Inter are furious about something. Referee's running to the touchline, I think. Somebody is about to get a very silly yellow card. And it's the coach for Inter Milan, Simone Inzaghi, who's getting a yellow card for either something he said or the way he reacted. You can understand emotions are getting the best of him. His team is losing. His tactics aren't working, but that doesn't help. I still don't think Inter have actually had a shot on target in this game. We've almost reached the hour mark, and they've had a few corners, some dangerous terrain, some good build-up play. To be fair, but haven't tested Donnarumma yet, and still haven't tested Donnarumma. Barella skies that one out for a goal kick. A bit too early to start wasting time, but then again, you do what you can. It's not going out for an Inter throw, yes it is. There's been a fair bit of pressure from the Italians this time around. It's been a much better start to the second half for them because I think by the time we had played 12 minutes in the first half, they were 1-0 down thanks to Hakimi, and then 8 minutes later, 2-0 down. Oh, that's unfortunate. Inter lose the ball again. Referee says play on. Two people down, one for either side. Inter still playing on as you would expect because they are losing ball safely in the hands of Donnarumma. So Bisek is down for Inter, and I can't really see who's down for PSG. But there's been a stop in play. There will be something if the substitute has to be substituted. Ouch. PSG now with the ball. Dembele, can he find his teammate? Hakimi shoots. Is that a corner or goal kick? I think it might be a goal kick, but that was brilliant build-up play from PSG. Beautiful skill from Due. The flicks are coming out. I think it's a corner. I don't know if the referee spotted the deflection, but I think it's a corner. Yep, he did. Corner to PSG. Is he going to shoot from there? He clips it in. Nobody went for it. Inter making changes again. Mkhitaryan is going off. And the substitute has been substituted due to injury. So now Marcel Damien is on. That's really, really unfortunate. That's a wasted sub. But with Dembele, oh, beautiful play from PSG. Can Vitinha find his teammates? He does. Is this going to be three? It is. It's 3-0 PSG. And Due has a brace. 2 goals and an assist for Desiree Due in the Champions League final. PSG 3, Inter Milan 0. Game over. He's going to get a yellow card for taking his shirt off, but he will not care. Now he will be looking for a hat trick. I don't think we've had a hat trick in the Champions League final before. If we have, definitely not any time in recent memory. So do you think we might have one tonight? Will Due be the man to get a hat trick? Oh, that was a beautiful back heel from the ability to start the move. And then Vitinha, correct weight of pass, and Due does the rest. This Sommer at his near post, nothing the goalkeeper could have done about this. The move was just exquisite, and the finish complemented it perfectly. PSG are 25 minutes plus stoppage time away from their first Champions League final, and on the night, fully deserved. Again, as expected, Due gets his yellow card for taking his shirt off. He will not care. Do you think he will be able to finish the game and thereby have a strong chance to get his hat trick, or do you think Enrique will take him off so that he can receive a standing ovation? Because either way, he deserves it. Whether the standing ovation due to going off early, or whether he stays on the pitch and gets his hat trick, he's been the man for the big occasion tonight, and I'm guessing he is definitely a strong contender, if not the overwhelming favorite for the man of the match for tonight's Champions League final. If it's not him, I'll probably give my money to Vitinha for the quiet work he's done in midfield. Now plus an assist. 65 minutes played, 3-0 PSG. Inter trying to get some respect on the scoreboard. Not going to happen from there. Due is going off, so no hat trick. Enrique is taking him off. I'm clapping because Charlie, he's been brilliant to watch today. The first goal you might take away from him because the deflection, but no chance from the second goal. Who's coming on? Another exciting winger, Bakola. He must have been disappointed to not start, but then again with Kravishina, Due, and Dembele, it will be very difficult to displace one of them. But then again, Bakola has been exceptional in his own right, so maybe on another day he could have started this final. But either way, he gets to play today, and Due receives his plaudits on the bench as expected from his teammates. Yeah, someone with the ball right now. Inter 3-0 down. PSG still pressing. Inter are not in this game. Oh, the tears have started already. I do. Doesn't look like it. Oh, that's a bad foul. That's a really bad foul and another yellow card, this time to Marcus Thuram. Oof, could this be four? Still with PSG. Fabian Ruiz crossing and Bacola could have really put the icing on the cake, but he skies it. I think that might have been his first touch. Definitely should have done better. He went for power instead of precision. Inter have made their final change. Wow. We haven't even got to the 70th minute. Nothing seems to be working for them. Aslani is on. There's somebody I thought I would see. Name is escaping me right now, but the guy who actually got them into the final. Uh, Fratesi. I was expecting to see Fratesi today. Something must be wrong. Oh, brilliance from PSG. Can Fabian Ruiz win this? No good bopping up. And referee calls for a foul. Yellow card to Achebi. It's that kind of final. If it's not going your way, you might as well sleep. Because it doesn't look like Inter are going to do much. Vitinha once again pulling the strings in midfield. He finds Pacho. Gabashelia on the ball. He's been the quiet part of the trio in attack for PSG. Oh, that's a bad foul. Is that a yellow card coming? Referee says play on. Interesting. Ball down with PSG. Seventy-one minutes played. PSG 3, Inter 0. Is that coming? Graveshela is clean through. Graveshela is clean through. Is it 4? It's 4! PSG 4, Inter Milan 0. This was supposed to be a tight final, but it's been anything but. Complete and utter dismantling of Inter Milan by PSG. Golf in class is immense. I said he was the quieter part of the trio. I can't say that anymore. He has his goal, and now he's doing two. Kvaratskhelia one, Hakimi one. Can Dembele get on the score sheet? What an assist! He's definitely onside. Is that Dembele with the assist? That would mean Dembele has 2 assists in this final. Kvaratskhelia being two-footed, someone wouldn't have known how he was going to finish. Didn't matter in the end. He used his left foot, side-footed it sweetly behind the goalkeeper, and PSG 4-0 up in the Champions League final of all games. Definitely the most one-sided final I've seen. I'm just hoping Inter can at least get something on the scoreboard, or at least test on Aroma. So, as it stands, what am I saying? As it stands, but yeah, PSG versus Tottenham Hotspur UEFA Super Cup final somewhere in August. So that should be very interesting. I don't know who will be happier with this result. Will they be the PSG fans or will they be the AC Milan fans? I've seen as their city rivals are getting utterly destroyed. Inter now with the ball. Are they going to take a shot from distance? Nope. They still have the ball. He steps out for a teammate, and that's a good save by Donnarumma. Finally, he's been tested in the game. Kvaratskhelia now with the ball. He's holding up play brilliantly, and it's a PSG throw, I think. Good save from Marcus Thuram. Corner for Inter. 75 minutes played. Inter Milan are 4-0 down. Bro, that's clearly not inside the quadrant. There you go. I don't even think you can get a one-sided final like this in a video game. That bad. Does that count as a save? Who has been your man of the match? Let me know in the comment section. Is it Due? Is it Kvaratskhelia? Is it Vitinha? Is it Dembele? Is it Neves? Is it Marquinhos? Who do you think is the man of the match from tonight's final? I know who my money is on. It's on Desiree Due, but if you feel somebody else is deserving of it before they obviously awarded. Let us know. PSG making their first change of the game, and second change of the game because Bakola is already on. And Mendes goes off. He was struggling earlier in the game. He's done well to get to 77, 78 minutes. And Lucas Hernandez is now on the pitch. The brother of AC Milan's Theo Hernandez. 12 minutes left to play with stoppage time to add, of course. Danfield's trying to make some inroads, tracked back wonderfully by Kvaratskhelia, who still has the ball. Danfries fouls him, and that in itself tells you exactly how the game has been. PSG are everywhere. PSG are working hard for each other. Inter just can't get out of first gear. Lots of questions going to be answered by Simone Inzaghi by the Italian press when they get back. He would have to obviously try to defend his tactics, explain why they didn't go wrong. Why they didn't go right, why they went wrong, and build them up for next season because unfortunately they've gone trophyless. That was almost a good chance for Bakola if Kvaratskhelia had found him, but good interception from the Inter defense. And he's back with Jan Sommer. He's looking for his teammates. Nope, they haven't. Can Inter get something to show for their efforts? Or is Donnarumma going to have an impressive clean sheet in the final? PSG still with the ball, 18 minutes played, 4-0. And a comfortable save for Donnarumma. He definitely wants to have a clean sheet at the end of this final. He is about to become winner of both the Champions League and the European Championships, seeing as he won Euro 2020 with Italy at Wembley. And now he's 10 minutes plus change away from winning the Champions League. Ooh, Kvaratskhelia almost found Dembele there. Bakola down with the ball, with space, with time to run. Bakola, Bradley Bakola, Bakola! Oh, that would have been a fantastic goal. Seizing the Italian defenders, but unfortunately the wrong side of the goalpost. They're having fun. I don't think PSG are content at 4-0. I think they want to really rub the salt in the wounds of Inter tonight. Nice switch of play, looking for Kvaratskhelia. Don't think you'll find him though. Wow, he actually did. Dumfries was trying to shepherd the ball out. Kvaratskhelia kept the ball in and kept possession for his side. Work ethic. Already, I mean. Fabrizio Romano has already done his post. PSG are the winners of the Champions League. you could argue it's a bit premature, but I can't see Inter Milan scoring 4 goals in less than 8 minutes. And the Olays are in full flow. Oh, could this be 5? Bakola probably should have looked for Dembele in the box, but everybody's trying to get on the score sheets now. And now PSG with a triple change. I can see Zaire, I can see Ramos, who is going off. Cavicella going off for Ramos. So now a traditional number 9 coming on, but they definitely haven't needed him, have they? Liverpool are here and they're running to sign Ramos, so that should be interesting. Who else? So Fabian Ruiz is going off and Jean Neves is also going off. So 2 of the midfield 3 are off. And Zaire, I think replacing Neves like for like. Who's the other one? Uh, Mayulu or something. He's a new one for me. Then again, I haven't really watched a lot of PSG, so but what a time to come on in the Champions League final. 6 minutes left to play plus stoppage time. Will Donnarumma be able to keep his clean sheet? It's 5 minutes played and PSG are still pressing. Can Inter get on the score sheet? Is Lautaro Martinez still in this game? I haven't seen him in a while. And seeing as Inter are on track to lose the final, would they be able to keep most of their star players? Would Dumfries still be at the club next season? Will Martinez, will Thuram, would Barella still be there? Do you think they'll be able to keep hold of Alessandro Bastoni for one more season? Do you even think they'll be able to keep hold of their coach Simone Inzaghi? Seeing as he's so young in his managerial career, but he's managed to get them to 2 Champions League finals. Granted, he hasn't won any one of them, but 2 Champions League finals. Hold on, PSG on track for a 5th. Ball is with Ramos, Zaire. Oh, it's 5. It's 5. The biggest scoreline in the Champions League final. 18 years old and he's gotten a goal in the Champions League final. Nobody can tell me they predicted a 5-0 victory for PSG. Nobody, don't lie. And there's still time for a 6th if PSG are hungry enough. Oh, onside. And we still have more than 4 minutes left plus stoppage time. If the officials are merciful, we would have less than 2 minutes stoppage time. But they really want to prolong the misery with all the stoppages for the goals and the celebrations and the substitutions. I think we might be seeing 4 minutes. PSG's project has finally reaped dividends with the trophy they needed. The crown jewel, the Champions League trophy, finally is heading to the Parc des Princes. Are we going to see a sixth? Referee brings the ball back for a foul. If there was ever a time to end the game before 90 minutes, I think this will be it. Just let the Italians get out of the stadium as quickly as they can. Right now, all we need is to see if Donnarumma can keep his clean sheet. At least he'll be one of the few happy Italians tonight. Who's off? The season of the underdog. And now with this result almost set in stone, I ask you again, were PSG really the underdog heading into this final? Can they make it 6? They are queuing up for the ball inside the attacking third. Inter now with the ball. Oh, that's a foul. That's a foul. Hakimi gets a yellow card. We're in the 90th minutes. How many minutes of stoppage time are they going to add on? I don't know why Hakimi was complaining. No stoppage time. It's over. PSG 5, Inter Milan 0, the biggest margin of victory in a European final. Paris Saint-Germain have won their first Champions League final, their first European crown. Luis Enrique is, I think, the 5th manager to win the Champions League with 2 different sides. The most recent before him was Pep Guardiola with Man City after he had won his first one with Barca. There's obviously Carlo Ancelotti winning it with AC and then with Real Madrid, and a few others before who I would probably struggle to remember right now. But PSG are your 2024-2025 UEFA Champions League winners, and it's been fully deserved. From start to finish tonight, they've been ahead of Inter in every department. And if we're ever going to say the best team won, the best team had won this game from the 12th minute. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure bringing this video to you. But this is not the end of my content for tonight with regards to this final. Expect my review of the UEFA Champions League final in a few minutes. My name is James Bremisa and I'll catch you soon. Follow me, follow the Brew Show on Facebook, X, LinkedIn, YouTube, Threads, and Instagram, and follow James Bremisa on the same platforms and TikTok as well. I'll catch you same time next time. Bye for now.